वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. This is a little talk in English, especially for you, Karan, and all the young boys that are sitting here. But before we begin, I want us to do Mool Mantra one time, remembering Vaheguru. Okay? Can we do that? Ik Omkar Sat Nam Karta Pura Nirpor Nirvair Akal Murad Ajuni Sebang Gur Persan Gur Persan Dastar Bandi. This is a big festival or big function ceremony for any young boy. And some of us might ask, why not girls? In the family, at least in an Indian family, and at this point of time, or especially during Guru's time, the male is the leader of the home. Yes? As I'm sure you see your father, right, is the head of the family. And the women support. But that doesn't mean women have no important role, because the mother is the creator. The mother is the one to give birth to you, correct? So giving birth is already a very big thing for a woman. So the man also has to have a big role, right? So that is supporting the household. So one gives birth and the other one supports. Together they make a family. And so today you're stepping on to wear a turban. A turban is an honor. Is not just a headwear. It is an honor. You know what is here on your head? They call it the 10th or the Samdwar. They call it, the soul resides in the center of the forehead. When Guru says Man tu Jot Swarup hai, he's talking about the soul that is like a twinkling point of light residing in the center of your forehead. So it's the one that makes your eyes see and your brains think and your body function. Because when the soul leaves the body, what happens? This whole body is just matter, a corpse, dead body. But the soul makes it alive. And the soul is next to the brain. So when we tie a turban, the brain is right here, right? Beneath the turban. So when we tie a turban, it kinds of tightens that area and brings a consciousness and awareness to remember that you're a soul, to remember your responsibilities towards Akal Purkh. Why soul? Why do we have to talk about soul? Why is brain not enough? Because the brain is thinking too many things. The brain has many information from when you're born. The teachers teach you, your friends teach you, your environment teaches. The television teaches you nonsense so much. All the fighting out. So we have so much in our education system which is good and bad. So we don't know what is right and what is wrong. Sometimes they say cut your hair and sometimes they say keep your hair. So we don't understand. But the soul is beyond what the world teaches. The soul connects to Akal Purkh means what Guru Sahib teaches. You know, I also never understood what is written in the Guru Granth Sahib, and it didn't bother me for many years. I was just doing my Mool Mantra and bringing up my children and just being a good mother. But one day, when I was bowing down to Guru Granth Sahib, suddenly it struck me. I'm studying so many books, I'm giving so many exams, I'm reading and memorizing so many things, but I'm bowing down to Sri Guru Granth Sahib. So which is more important? It struck me like lightning, and I said, I have to understand this book or this Granth or this Sri Guru Granth Sahib that we all bow down to, not just me. And the one that our 10 Gurus have chosen to lead us the way. So when we tie a turban, it brings us to that consciousness that you are beyond what the world is teaching you. You are beyond just doing, earning, find a job, get a good report home, study English, study all the languages and study all the sciences and all the history and geography and get a good report and think I'm very clever. No. The turban signifies you are a spirit and you need to awaken to what Sri Guru Granth Sahib tells you. And Sri Guru Granth Sahib tells you only one thing. You want to know what that one thing is? And all the Gyanis and Ragis that were singing and speaking said only one thing, which was Puta Mata Ki Assis, the blessing of a mother and father. You have to connect to Akal Purakh. When we say Vaheguru, it means we have to connect to Akal Purakh. Vaheguru. Guru Granth Sahib Ji tells us about Man tu Jot Swaroop hai, Jyoti Jot Rali, meet Akal Purakh. Ek Omkar. Guru Nanak Dev Ji never said to remember him. Guru Gobind Singh never said to remember him. That's why there are no photos of our 10 Gurus in the Guru Darbar Hall. Do you see any photos? No. They were very clear that we have to remember who? Vaheguru Akal Purakh. And the only way you can remember Vaheguru Akal Purakh is if you study and listen and understand Gurbani, which is the words that they shared with us through their divine message to tell us and awaken us who Akal Purakh is, who is the true Guru, who is the true Satguru, and who is the true Father. This is just giving you a gist of the duty as a turban. But this morning I decided to go through the internet. And there was lovely things that were written. It is a sign of nobility. In those olden days, only kings were allowed to wear turbans and only the rich men or the people in charge. But Guru Nanak and our Gurus wanted everyone to be equal. So he said, not just the rich and the well-off people and the kings can wear. Each one of you can wear a turban, whether you're a male or female. And when you wear a turban, know that you are a king. You're my little prince, Guru Akal Purakh's little prince. And that's why we have our name Kaur in the middle, which means princess, and Singh, which means king. The word Dastar means crown. Did you know that? So when you wear a crown, how do you have to behave? Royal, noble. Can you wear a turban and do wrong things? And Guru Gobind Singh was very smart. When he gave us the 5 Ks, one of them is long hair, because when you keep your long hair, you need to wear a turban to keep your long hair proper, like you worn a patka right now to keep it nice. Because if you don't wear a patka or a turban, your long hair is going to go all over the place and it's not going to look nice. And you might even look like a woman. So the turban makes you look nice and royal, and it reminds you who you are. Because when you walk anywhere, other people doing wrong, it mixes in the crowd. They all have the same short hair, right? But when a Sardar or a man with a turban is doing something wrong, it's very visible. Is it? Yeah? When you walk into a bar or you walk into a disco or a thek or anything, you will notice the man with the turban first. Yes or no? So he has to be very conscious that he doesn't drink alcohol, he doesn't do all the wrong things that Guru doesn't want him to do, and he needs to. And there's a beautiful line in Gurbani that I love about the turban. There are many lines.
something I don't remember exactly, but Meethe Tere Bol. Anybody remembers that particular shabad? Khoob Teri Pagdi, Meethe Tere Bol. Means your pagdi is as beautiful as sweet are your words. So if you have a beautiful turban but your words are not sweet, is it good? I'm just telling you a few things about the turban too, because you're going to tie a turban today and I want you to hold it for the rest of your life. Because do you ever want to give your crown away? No. All of you behind who are sitting, listen carefully. I don't know if your time tying the turban, I'll be there to explain. So listen right now. Because you are going to have a crown on your head too and you're not going to take it out. Because just now Gyanaji was explaining, when you remove your turban, you know what it means? It means you have removed your honor. So the turban is a sign of honor. Have you ever seen that your father likes to wear a turban all the time? And especially when you're getting married, have you seen anybody getting married in Gurdwara without a turban? Do we come into the bar hall without covering our heads? So there's a lot of message there. Even the ladies, we have to cover our head. And the long hair is part of the 5Ks and part of the Char Kureta, stamped double. First, Guru Gobind Singh gave the 5Ks and then he gave the Char Kureta. So your long hair is beautiful. And there's a story in the Bible about Samson, which I told my grandchildren, Viraj and Vivan, I don't know where they are. But Samson's strength was in his hair, and our honor and strength is in our hair as well. And we have to wear a turban to keep it well, to keep it groomed and to keep it beautiful. And Guru Gobind Singh was the one to give us the 5Ks. So who do we have to follow? We are the Khalsa, mighty, mighty Khalsa. You used to sing this song, right? Wherever we go, everybody needs to know who we are. Who are we? We are the children of Guru Gobind Singh. Guru Gobind Singh. Remember? Mighty, mighty Khalsa. Not only for little ones, for everyone, because the Khalsa is mighty. So it is a symbol of honor, of respect, of spirituality, of purity. Did you know that? The word Khalsa means pure. Did you know that? It doesn't mean a man with a turban, it means pure. But when you become a Khalsa, then the turban signifies your purity. Means no telling lies, no stealing, no talking behind anyone's back. All these things that make you pure. The good mind, the positive mind is pure. So Khalsa, Khalas, comes from the word Khalas, which means pure. And see, he's looking so handsome today when he wears a turban. And all of you who wears a patka or turban looks so handsome. It also looks very clean, doesn't it? You know, when I wore a turban for a few years, if people remember, you know why? I sent my daughter to Miri Piri Academy in Amritsar to study, and she had to wear a turban for 2 years. So I told her, I will support you. You wear a turban there, I will wear a turban here. And when I wore a turban, I felt, for you women here, I actually felt a facelift and a neck lift and a royal regal. Anyone wearing a turban, you'll know the difference when the turban you're wearing and when you're wearing, how do you feel? When you're wearing your turban, immediately you stand straighter, your head is straighter, you're more noble, you're more royal. And you feel it. And then it's tightening your brain and your head. So what happens? The soul, the spiritual being there, the 10th Dwar is connecting to Akal Purukh. So it's a sign of connection. Every time you wear a turban, connect to Akal Purukh. And you're going to do it every day. Okay? There were so many. They are not just scientific reasons or not just religious reasons. I actually had a whole lot of scientific reasons written out here. Vivan, 1 minute, then we'll do Ekonkar together. It's auspicious, it's pure, it's attracting cosmic energy. It's attracting cosmic energy. Did you know that? It's helps you improve mental control, manjite jo jeet, so it helps the mind there, improves concentration and memory. These are scientific reasons. Improves concentration and memory. You know, when people have a headache and they tie the head with a turban or a patka, immediately your headache goes. So you get more alert. So it improves concentration and headache. I'm telling you the scientific reasons because you all are such scientists and such logical people out here. And it improves circulation, blood circulation. Did you know that? I googled this morning. I wanted to know some scientific reasons because I understand Guru Granth Sahib and I studied Guru Granth Sahib, so I understood what Guru was saying. But I said for you all I need to get some science in here. Okay? So it also assists in harmonious flow of blood through our body, the whole body. So that was very important because when the body has blood flowing well, you are healthier as well. Look, just a turban and so many benefits. Isn't that great? And you know what? I found two people that I admire who wears a turban who are women, besides our gurus of course. Mother Mary always covered her head, and Mother Mary, Mother Teresa and Mother Mary always covered their heads. And you notice all the gurus' wives also wore kind of a turban and covered their heads. And if you look at your mothers and the ladies' side, everyone's head is covered, correct? So, and you know what, when I used to watch, the last thing when I used to watch beauty pageants, right? And Africans and Mexicans and Spanish, they like to wear this big headgear. And I used to wonder, don't they feel it's funny? No, it's culture. It makes them royal and regal. So wear a turban with royalty, with authenticity, with love for your guru, knowing that you have to understand Guru Granth Sahib one day and connect to Akal Purukh. Akal Purukh has many names: Vaheguru, Allah, Shiv, Godfather, Jehovah, but he is one. That's Ek Onkar. And now we're going to chant only Ek Onkar 3 times. How? By holding the consciousness of being a spiritual being. Man tu jyot sarup hai. You are a twinkling point of light. And Akal Purukh, you sing that song as children, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So connect as a spiritual being to Akal Purukh as a spiritual being right now in your mind. Vivan Viraj, are you going to do Ek Onkar with Dadi? Ready? Ek Onkar. Ek Onkar. Ek Onkar. May we live the message of Ek Onkar, for the turban also signifies equality. We are all children of one God, no matter what religion, what culture. As a human being, we are children of one God, and may we never forget that. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Heartiest congratulations to you and to the whole family.
Karanveer Singh ji ਅੱਗੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ